Hey everybody, Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share yet another unboxing with you guys. So today we've got the Google Nexus 7 tablet. Now this is made by Asus, but distributed by Google directly through the Play Store. I did purchase this from Google. It did include a $25 Play Store credit, something I think is worth mentioning. And this is the 16 gig version, priced at $250 plus shipping and handling, and of course tax. The 8 gig version is priced at $200. These do not have expandable storage, no HDMI out, only a single front-facing webcam, but pretty much everything else is top tier in terms of build quality and the actual spec sheet. So let me go ahead and get to the unboxing. While I do that, in terms of specs, you are looking at a Tegra 3, so pretty much best in class for Android, if any tablet in my opinion right now, especially if you have any interest in gaming. But above and beyond that, you're also getting, of course, a gig of RAM, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, BGN connectivity. As I try to slip it out of here, I've already taken the liberty of cutting the tape because, as you can see, Google actually double taped this up, or I should say Asus. And as far as remaining hardware, a really nice IPS display, something that, of course, Asus is known for, so that's certainly good to have. And there is the Nexus 7. So let's go ahead and get it out of the packaging. As you see, I'll put the box over there. Of course, just indicators here for your power button being on the right side and volume rocker. There's that front-facing webcam for video conferencing. Of course, there is no camera on the back of this tablet, but I can tell you really light. Again, this is a 7-inch display. As you can see, they also incorporated NFC. I believe this is one of the first tablets, if not the first, especially at its price point, to have an NFC chip on board. Some of you will be happy with that, some of you won't, but let me go ahead and get the plastic off of here so we can get a look at the actual tablet. And it is an exciting product because it really does represent something for just about everyone. Now clearly a device like this is not meant to compete with something like a Transformer or even the Toshiba 7.7 because, you know, no AMOLED screen. But the idea of putting a very capable, very powerful 7-inch tablet out in the marketplace that pretty much anyone can afford without hesitation is the goal here. And I think Google's made a very wise move. It reminds me of Microsoft with Xbox. Put out a product that will blow everyone away at the right price point, and guess what? You might win the market. So I don't really look at this as being a chief competitor for the Kindle, as much of the industry does, but really just the beginning of Google trying to tackle serious market share in the tablet business, not just Kindle Fire market share, since it is a bit of an overlap, since it does run an older version of Android. But let's get around to the product here. Of course, that power button, the volume rocker, I can tell you guys right now out of the packaging, like the rubberized back, very grippy, something a lot of tablets are missing. Construction feels solid. At the bottom of the tablet, you can see we've got our power charging port as well as our headphone jack. And then on the left side of the tablet, completely clean finish. So that's pretty much it. I do like what I'm seeing here. And, you know, I do expect really solid performance. Of course, this is the speaker right here. It'll be interesting to see what sound quality is like. But there you have it. Not going to power it up right now, but I like what I see. Of course, this is also Gorilla Glass, something noteworthy to mention. So really, it doesn't seem like Google has skimped in any department in their collaboration with Asus, and that doesn't surprise me because, again, Asus is one of the best tablet manufacturers out there right now. So let's see what else comes in the box. Let me go ahead and put down the tablet because I imagine we've got some paperwork and charging cables that at least some of you are interested in. So let's take a look. And yes, lo and behold, some paperwork, your warranty, quick start guide. You know, if this is your first Android tablet, you may want to take a look at some of that info. Otherwise, you're probably just going to want to open up your USB charging cable and connect that to the wall charger and get down to business. Because really, that's what this device is all about. It's, you know, it at least promises the best Android experience to date. And I understand why, because it is running the latest OS. So I'm having trouble with getting the actual power brick accessory out of here, but now I just found the flap, so you guys will have the pleasure of seeing it. So there is your wall charger, very similar to what you'd find with pretty much any tablet on the market now, just giving the ability to hook up that USB cable to do your wall charging. Battery life on this tablet has been spec'd out at around 8 to 9 hours. If it accomplishes that, it's just another thing in the Nexus's favor, because like any of the competition, or I should say unlike any of the competition, there's nobody that's been able to deliver this sort of promise at this price point. So you've got a great processor, what hopes to be, or should be, from everything I've seen in the coverage from Google I/O, as well as on the internet in terms of reviews, and just also opinions from colleagues, that it is one of the better screens out there, especially at its price point. You wouldn't even know that the screen should be equated to the price point. And then to top it all off, you've got best-in-class hardware underneath in pretty much every area. The only thing it's missing that standard high-end tablets have, obviously rear camera, and as I mentioned before, HDMI out, an additional USB port for host situation, things like that. But really, if you're looking for a high-end tablet, that's not what the Nexus is designed for. That's not to say that it isn't a high-end tablet. Can't stress that enough. So I'll obviously be spending more time with this device, giving you guys more impressions of what I think is probably, obviously, one of the best tablets on the market, and a surefire winner, at least in terms of popularity when it comes to sales, because of what it has to offer at such an affordable price. If you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. And of course, as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.